There, Rigor from Rigor's Garage and Boat Basin, working on the Grady White again. Actually, this will probably be the last video for the season. We're heading back north. Fixing the holes in the deck where the live wells that I cut out are now missing. Hope you enjoy this. If you do, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Here's the areas that I cut out where the live wells were. There's one here and there's one over there. I've measured them. I cut a couple pieces of wood, put 1708 on it. I'm going to take and put some structural adhesive or structural filler in each one of those and level them out. Let's see how we do. There's what I do. I put some of that structural putty in there, make some little towers, put some on the edges, and then I just take and lay it right in there and see how it works out. Keep in mind, I want it a little bit lower than the floor. I've got to grind back the floor and take and tab this in. So I've got to grind the floor back about 3 inches, and then I'll fair it out with the filler. So there we go. We got one there, and we've got one there. And we'll come back tomorrow and play with it.
Now this isn't too exciting. All I'm doing here is taking the angle grinder and knocking down some of the bumps in the adhesive I used to put the floor panel in. I want to smooth it out because along these edges I'm going to tab basically 6 inches, 3 on one side of the floor and then 3 on the panel of 1708 with resin. So starting to put the panel in permanently. Now here I'm starting on the starboard side of the boat on this panel. One of the things I'm finding, the battery operated grinder doesn't really have the kind of horsepower that the one you plug in. You'll see I struggle through using it on this side, but I'm not fully finished. I'm gonna switch over to the corded unit. It's got a lot more punch to it when you're sitting there grinding. You can kind of lean on it more. The battery one kind of runs out of horsepower and you got to lighten up on it, where the corded one doesn't, and it just grinds right away. I like the battery operated tools, but you'll hear the grinder periodically stops. It's not my finger on the trigger. It's like say I'm pressing too hard on it, and then the motor can't handle can't handle it. What I'm doing here is I'm using the structural, I don't know what it's Total Boat structural filler or structural adhesive. I'm filling the space between the old deck and the new board that forms the new deck. Okay, what I'm doing here, I'm back with the structural putty, and I'm going to finish tabbing in. Well, not tabbing. I'm going to fill. If you take a look, there's cracks between the panel and the deck. I need to fill those in so they're smooth. There's a slight difference in height. So what I'm doing is taking the putty knife, and it's kind of like doing drywall mud. Then I'm also taking a little popsicle stick, and on the hull of the boat, basically the side of the boat where the panel's up against, I'm making that into a cove so that the 1708 will follow the curve of the boat. I finished the starboard side. Now I'm over on the port side. It's kind of the same thing. It's just like mudding up drywall. I'm going to push that structural adhesive into the cracks and take the little popsicle stick and make a cove at the edge of the boat. And this is all in preparation for putting the 1708 to connect the existing deck to these new panels. Just pushing the putty into the spaces to kind of, it's a kind of like a filler. It also ties the two panels together. Well, this is the end of the season for the Grady White. Turns out my new factory knee is taking more time to get going than the old homemade one my parents gave me. So
this is a wrap up on the Grady White until November. Next video is coming out, probably be on the Wellcraft 27. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like and subscribe. And of course, as you can see, I've got some parting thoughts for you.